Today I'm going to show you my personal list that I play when I need a little emotional boost, when I'm desperate or I'm just looking to get the rank moving in a positive direction. My frequent viewers may know this list very well, but trust me, there's some silliness in this video that I think everybody will enjoy. Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you my go-to rank up deck that got us into the top 300 of Mythic to end the month, I think 2 months ago. This deck is definitely my best deck I think we've made in a long time, but I was a little bit reluctant to make this video just because we played this deck, pretty similar exact version of this deck 2 months ago on video, and didn't want to make it again so soon, but there has been some minor changes and I was a little busy today, so I wanted to get you guys a video and show you guys the deck list, and also a little bit reluctant because I don't want you guys to play this against me. And last time I made this video, I saw it on the ladder quite a bit and it kept destroying me. So anyways, here we go. This deck works around Halana and Ouroboros. These two cards work hand in hand very good together because they obviously pass counters between each other. Halana comes in, it's got first strike and reach, but it also makes another creature gain haste, and you put counters onto it based on its power, right? So if it's at 2 power, it gives it 2 counters, it gives it haste. That works really well with Ouroboros, of course, because you're going to give the counters to Ouroboros, and then Ouroboros is then going to flood the field with counters. And in the following turn, Halana is much bigger now. Same thing, it kind of just scales really fast. And this deck is pretty unique in the sense that it runs Collector's Cage, which not a lot of people are running, but it's a very powerful spell because this will help us find the pieces we need all the time. And you know, you put the counter on a creature, you get to go hide away 5, go 5 cards deep to find the Ouroboros, find the Halanas, or even find your go wide finishing piece, which would be a Nim. A Nim is another super synergistic piece here because it gets bigger, it creates more gnomes, and then those gnomes get even bigger because of Ouroboros, and then you know, there's no stopping you at that point. So this deck works really fast though now, and it just got a lot faster thanks to the Badger Mole. I know guys, again, I was reluctant to make this video for a lot of reasons. I know a lot of people aren't super big fans of the Badger Mole, especially these sort of just ramp variants into Ouroboros. This is a little bit different, not so much different, but it's a little bit different, and in my opinion has a little bit more utility. But Badger Mole, very good card. It's just going to be here to stay, guys, and it's a very powerful way to ramp into your other spells. Torgal is really cool because it gives a 1/1 counter to all of your humans who enter the battlefield. When this is on the battlefield, it gives your first human counter when it enters the field, which a Nim, Halana, those types of things, they thrive from that. Not to mention Zakfair. Zakfair is a really good sweeper protectant. You're going to see in one of these games, somebody sweeps the entire field on us. Zakfair passes its 1/1 counters off to a Nim, gives indestructibility, and we finish the game the following turn. Zakfair is a must-have in this deck for those types of matchups because those are going to be your weakest matchups. Now, I did just throw Bossing Say in this deck too, in case you do get swept up. You maybe have a little bit more damage you need to push out. Haven't got a chance to really play it or, you know, utilize it yet, but I think it makes sense here. But anyways, it's a really fun list and it's very powerful. And again, we went on a bit of a run here today and there were some really funny games towards the end of the video that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So we're going to jump right into it. Hope you guys enjoy this one and we'll see you next time. Peace. All right, guys, today I'm going to be showing you my go-to rank up deck that I play whenever it is that I'm not like recording or live on stream, or even sometimes when I am live on stream. You guys have seen this deck probably quite a bit by now. This deck list, I wasn't going to show this one because it's basically the same deck list we've played twice before on a video, but there has been some minor adjustments to it that I think helped the deck out quite a bit. The thing is, though, I was playing it the other day on stream and somebody had mentioned maybe you should just do another video on it, and I thought about it and I wasn't sure, but today I've been really busy and so it was either no video or this, so we'll go ahead and get this one out for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's going to be one of the more powerful lists we've had put together in a while. So this is the exact list that got me into top, what was it, like top 300 to end the month a couple of months back, 2 months back. So there's only been one addition or 2 additions, but the most latest addition to the deck has been Badger Mole Cub. A lot of fun, man. Let's make it a white source again. Alrighty. And I've got a couple of options here. I could attack right away, so I'm gonna go ahead and play out the Nim. Not exactly the play I wanted to make there, but of course, what can you do when the opponent plays out some removal? At least their removal, I got to choose the creature, which was kind of nice. Firebending is really interesting, though. I haven't seen anyone play like a full-on firebending deck yet, so this should be cool. Clearly, they're running Ozai. Yep, there it is. The Ozai, the Phoenix King. They won't lose additional mana when they get it from the firebending. It'll carry over. That's kind of cool. And they scoop it up. I don't blame them. I mean, it's a tough start, but yeah, that's a bummer. Not much of a game, unfortunately. All right, we're going first. Yeah, today's been pretty crazy. Again, I feel a little weird. I don't like posting sort of the same sort of videos that I've posted in the past. I like to keep everything as fresh as possible, but it does make sense to kind of showcase this and how crazy Badger Mole has taken this deck to, what levels it's taken it to. But today has been really crazy, man. My neighbor, literally 10 minutes ago, I was outside on my side yard because my neighbor sold his house and they're in transition of selling it. And they're having a massive leak and it's flowing into our yard. Had to go take care of that and help shut off their water and stuff. Just a nightmare. But we're all good now. I'm thinking what I want to do here. I'm thinking I want to leave everything alone on their end. I think I want to go Halana here. I don't think it's going to get taken out by anything. It could. Obviously, that could be like a bitter triumph or something like that, but I'm shocked that if they have it, though, because they would have bitter triumphed the Cub, I would imagine, right? Didn't expect that. That was that was not on the bingo book for me. Yeah, or the bingo card. That I do expect. I expected that for sure. This, not so much. Ouroboros, really? Makes sense, actually. Makes a lot of sense. We're gonna go red. Pay life? Yeah, we're gonna pay life for this. Yeah, might as well, right? Okay, and then we're gonna do this. Take your Ouroboros, and then next turn, hopefully get an Ouroboros of our own and win this game. Seems like a plan. Probably not the cleanest way to play this game. Obviously, if I would have known in hindsight that that counter was coming, I wouldn't have done what I did, and we'd probably be in a much better place, but what can you do? There are no creatures in their graveyard, so that Roots won't be triggering anytime soon, but they can mill with a Tender. Make sure they tap that with the white source. That way I can keep all my creatures up and attacking potentially here. And we get no Ouroboros. Well, that's tough. At least we got the Halana, though. It's always a really good consolation prize. That's a bummer. Was really hoping to trigger this. Gonna have to get the counter here then. Halana, let's go. Halana's gonna obviously put counters on the Nim. Oh, I should have played that prior if I would have got the Halana down, because it would have came in with a 1/1 counter. That's on me. That's my bad. And I am going to send this in as an attacker to trigger the Nim, so I guess playing out the Wolf actually was not the play, so it all worked out. I guess I could have sent the Nim too. It's up to 6 toughness, only 5 blocking power. I'm making a couple of mistakes here, guys. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'll lock it in though. But then again, can this get bigger? So it gets only bigger when they have 4 cards from the graveyard. Okay. Is it 4 types? 4 more card types, yeah. Okay. Something to think about. Any creatures hit their yard? No, just a land. Yeah, we're sitting pretty good right now. All right, GG's. Yeah, not the cleanest game, but I'll take the W. So it is what it is, man. Let's see how big of a run we can go on here. I'm feeling good. All right, we're going first with a very sketchy hand. I don't have any white sources, and most of my hand is white sources. So we're gonna have to send that one away. This is better. This is a little better. Yeah, let's just hope the Badger Mole doesn't get taken out. That's pretty much all I ask, and we should be able to run away with this one pretty quick. This seems pretty open and shut, if you ask me. Just please don't kill the Badger Mole. Anything but that, please. A consoles is scary. That could be control. Are we a control player? Please don't be a control player. I wouldn't mind if they were a control player as long as I can find my Zac Fair, because I can handle the sweepers with that. But all right, here we go. Already got the Ouroboros down. In for 3 damage. They don't block, which is a good sign, meaning they probably don't have like a split up. Well, I mean, that could actually mean they do have a split up. Yeah, that would be the opposite of that, right? The opposite of that meaning. Okay, well, if they do sweep the field, I'm going to get back another Ouroboros. So that's a pretty promising sign that they don't run sweepers. Could just be a life gain deck. Who knows? I will be taking advantage of another Ouroboros, though. Let's go. I mean, this is about as straightforward of a game as you can ask for. Not a lot of commentary needed for this one. Put the big guy down. Put the big plant worm down. That's the name of the game. They found their land drop. They're going to copy a token so they can chump block here, which is actually pretty smart because who knows how big we get. Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh. What is going on? I'm not complaining. I just can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. This never happens for me. Is that lethal? It's 17. Yeah, I think it is. Holy smokes. That was easy. Okay. That never happens, guys. 3 Ouroboros in a row? Yeah, right. In what world, right? GG's. All right, the opponent going first here. Hand looks good enough to keep. I am a little slower. I mean, that's crazy to say with a 2-mana ramp spell, but we are a little slower than if we had the Elf Badgermole combo. This is a good sign. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe we do... Now, let's do this and get the Zac Fair down. It's a mono red player, maybe, but the fact that I've got both of these is kind of a huge deal. And they don't want to kill the Zac Fair, which could give indestructibility to another creature, which is very good news for us. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. I hate being that guy all the time, but Badgermole is a really good card. Yeah, we'll send in the Zac Fair. Let's do it. Firebending Student, and they give it haste. Uh-oh. This is sketchy because they get 5 additional mana. You know what's crazy here, guys? I'm gonna block it. I don't believe that it'd be very wise of me to not block here because they could end up giving it so much more power and then flinging it, and they give it trample, so it's irrelevant. It is irrelevant. We might have just lost this one, guys, depending if they have some sort of instant speed fling effect. They do not. Okay, hold on. You're saying there's a chance. A very small chance, but a chance. Man, I do not want to take damage from my land, but it feels like I have to because hear me out. If I play the Sheltered by Ghost on the Zac Fair, I won't be able to sack it to give indestructibility to anything else. But it seems pretty important. I'm cooked. I'm absolutely cooked here, guys. We go to 5. That's not enough. I mean, sometimes when you go against Firebending Student, it's either going to be a complete flop or an absolute beast of a turn. And that was a beast of a turn, so. Okay, that doesn't have haste, but they do have Wild Rides. And do they have it? Wild Ride number 2? No, they don't. No way. Oh my God, hold on. No freaking way. Man, there's no way to grow the power though. Darn it. I don't know what to do here, man. It feels like... So they have Wild Ride here, right? I don't know what this card is. I don't think Firebending Student's that scary anymore just because they've only got 1 card in hand. I think we do this. We take this. And I'm willing to trade. I'm willing to I'm willing to trade 2 firebending students for this. This is so awkward. The mana's awkward. Everything about this is just super awkward. But I gotta gain some life here. All right, up to 4. I may just chump block here with the passage, make it become a land again. Just not hitting things like a Nim, Halana, or Boyd. Those are the types of things we need here. If one of those was a land, that's good. Wild Ride is also fine. 1 card left in hand. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pass Zach Fair's 1/1 counter to the passage here. Yeah, it seems like they don't have any instant speed things here, do they? Nope, they don't. All right, so they're gonna get back another firebending student, but it's worth it in my opinion. Gain 3 more life here. That was definitely worth it. All right, Torgal. Gain another 3. We're just trying to climb and claw back here, guys. This is a nightmare, but seems to be working out. That's fine. And 1 more card in hand we still don't know about yet. I think I'm willing to make a block here. That's awesome. I think I've got him figured out here, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go tap the Torgal for green. Play this. Go dig up some more mana. Swing through with this. Oh my god, dude, you're saying there's a chance. I cannot believe this. Land is good. That's probably the 1 card they were holding on to, though, so we still don't know what they top decked, more than likely here. Okay, more than happy, though, to make some blocks. Yeah, they top decked something pretty good here, it feels like. Turn inside out. Okay, that's fine. They get to manifest the dread. They found a hired claw as well. But now we've got Halana coming in with extra counters on it, giving the passage more counters. This is going to be solid. I think we win. I think we win here, guys. This is definitely the play because it gets a 1/1 counter from the Torgal. It pumps up this. We gain 6. And then now we have first strike blocking here from Halana, which is so good. Nice. And they're willing to make a concession with the mouse. That's pretty wild. Dude, we had to tiptoe this game, huh? Burst lightning? Oh, for 4. They kicked it. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Just gonna fully attack now, huh? You were all worried about the blocks and not so much anymore, huh? 6, 7, 8, and this. Oh, it's not gonna do it. Wait, 6, 7, 8. This will do it. This is lethal. This is most definitely lethal. Boom! Got him! Holy cow. What a game, guys. What a game. That one, I was completely, set on losing that game. So that's a big win. Okay, we got the opponent going first here. Our hand is, it's okay. It's okay. The curve is a little bit weird though, because if I get Zach Fair down first, I won't be able to get Bossing Say down, or I'll get it down the next turn and it'll be tapped. So I think I have to just wait to play Zach Fair, which is fine. I mean, Torgal will give it an additional 1/1 counter down the road, so there's that. What is this? Holy cow. 2/2 gains flying until end of turn. If it's a spider, you gain 2 life. Well, that's pretty crazy. No 1 mana interaction there, which means there's no like Shard Mage's Rescue or anything. I wonder if this is some form of like an Auras build or something. Okay. Unless I hit a land drop here, this game is pretty much over. If I hit a land drop, we're good. I won't bank on it though. Oh my god, we did. We hit it. I did not expect that. I was so ready to hang that one up. Let's go green. We only have 22 lands, so for us to hit a 3rd land drop in that spot is pretty rare. That's why we have so much early game ramp with the creatures. Let's go. I think I'm gonna go for the Halana to get that extra 1/1 counter. And pump that up. Send it in. I've got first strike, so blocking the The mouse here shouldn't be too hard. I worry about a sweeper, but I don't know. I don't think this deck seems like it's going to be a sweeper type. It seems like it's going to be a big Auras type, like stacking one creature very heavily. Well, they're sending it. I think it's got to have indestructibility, right? Oh, okay. They probably should have played that after I blocked. They would have killed my Helana. I was willing to take a gamble on it and block, so that's pretty surprising. A couple of things I can do here. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm going for the greedy play. I know I have Ouroboros here, guys. I'm very well aware, but I'm gonna go for the greedy play of go wide. And maybe I even get lucky with this and find another Ouroboros. That'd be kind of crazy. Yep, we did. Perfect. All right, it enters. Helana gives the counters. That gives counters. Helana and this are swinging through for lethal. Yep. Yep, we sure are. We are swinging in for lethal. Goodness, man, how quick that happens. You see how fast those two just elevate each other? It's wild. Absolutely wild. All right, opponent's going first. Hand looks really fast. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens with a bunch of otters in hand here. Oh, I should have waited to see what we top decked. See, that's called rushing through right there because I could have got this down. What a bummer. Not very smart. And it looks like we're gonna need this too. Oh man. I just cost myself the whole game there with that one play, didn't I? Didn't I? I bet I did. They're running split up and they threw it away. So it's gonna be a lot of sweeper action here today. Here we go. I'm so regretting already my my rushing of that land drop. Snare, that's fine. Sheltered by Ghosts could be cool, but I don't think that's the play. I think that's the play, and we won't have the additional mana to protect though if I get down the Zakfair, so a sweeper would get us pretty good. So I think I'm gonna just pass the turn and try not to overcommit too much here to the board and make a split up a little bit difficult too by making a decision between the Badger Mole or the lands. Is it the lands or is it the Badger Mole? What you gonna split up here? Or all of them. Okay, that's fair too. Sure. All right, eventually we'll get one of these back. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Let's get this down. Let's go get this down. And what are we missing here? Red or green? Probably green. Okay, well, Zakfair is going to enter maybe with an additional 1/1 counter, so that's cool. Or probably not, though. Or probably not. Well, it doesn't really matter how this goes from this point forward because what's happening here is unfortunate because I haven't even top decked anything like overtly powerful that could help get us going here. Like there's no Ouroboros, there's no nonsense at all. I paid the life for that. That way Zakfair can come down and still hold mana open as well for giving indestructibility. Okay. It's all or nothing on his next top deck, and you know the opponent's going to sweep the field again. Oh, it's Simulacrum Synthesizer? Okay, I didn't expect that. The two split ups being dropped definitely gave me the vibes that this was control. Interesting. Okay. Sure, you can have that. I actually kind of like my chances all of a sudden. Unless I top deck that nonsense. Okay. Yeah, I guess we take your synthesizer. Not the greatest play ever, but it's good enough to slow you down enough that maybe I can squeak in the win here. This is definitely one of those squeak in wins potentially. Oh man, if they find another cage, they did. All right, cage wins them the game. Cage does indeed win them the game. That's going to be 2 more triggers on the simulacrums. Well, 3 total bodies. Sheesh. Dang, I was feeling good about that too. I really was. I really was. That's a bummer. It happens though. Ran into a player running what was that? 4 sweepers we saw? 2 in the graveyard, 2 in the field. Not bad. All right, opponent going first. Hand looks good. Got the ramp. This time I do have the cages at least to kind of help us maybe find those big hits. But I like this start quite a bit. We've got what? Abzan colors. Okay. Graveyard stuff. It definitely seems a little different than the usual graveyard stuff though. Doubling season. Let's make sure we tap the right mana for this. That way we can get the Zac Fair in right away and get the 1/1 counter. All right, we're already set up for a good collector's cage next turn. Hopefully it's an Ouroboros and we can call it a day. Yeah, always make sure you're tapping that Llanowar Elf in that spot, just because obviously Zac Fair costs white source. So if you play the Torgal and auto tap, you're not going to be able to get the Zac Fair down following it. Bahamut. Okay, this is a very strange build, but I like it. Ooh, could I cage something better than this? I mean, for sure, but what are the odds of caging something better than that? Pretty low. Well, not pretty low. It's pretty high actually, but yeah, let's just go with the cage. I'm gonna gamble. I'm in a gambling mood today. Okay, we get in a Nim anyways. They said you're gonna get your Nim and you're gonna like it. Alrighty, let's do it. It comes in with an additional 1/1 counter too. Absolutely gasolina. All right, leaving 1 mana open very particularly so we can give the indestructibility to a creature in case the opponent wants to play like a Bitter Triumph or something like that. People have walked into that many a times. One thing I can't stop though is the Bringer of the Last Gift, because unfortunately that card says sacrifice, not... Oh, that's cool. It's a really cool card. I actually love a Yenna. Unfortunately for them, Yenna's not a card you can play right now in Standard. It's too slow. And they're about to find out why that is. All right, and send the whole gang. I mean, probably just leave this back again. I probably have lethal. I'm probably gonna miss it by 1, of course. Let me see, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. No, we got it. All right, cool. GG's. I would have loved to have seen them, you know, pop off with that deck though. That would have been pretty cool. I think I like the idea of what they were trying to do here. Let me try to explain it. I'm pretty sure they were gonna get something like, obviously the Bahamut is an answer, but Summon Primal Odin is pretty cool because if you can get this down and you keep copying it, you know, oh well, you can only copy it 1 time though, can't you? Yeah, because once the copy's there, you can't copy it again. I don't know. I don't quite know what their deal was then. All right, we got the opponent going first. Our hand looks good. We've been going second a lot, but this deck is so fast that it can really keep up. This opponent's sleeves though scare me. Could be another bad matchup for us. Ooh, good find off the top. I think we're still going Elf though here. Good find for the matchup though. Zac Fair is a lot more clutch than a lot of people would give it credit for. Okay, so it's not a control player. That's good. You fooled me. You lied to me, man. Why would you lie to me like that? All right, let's pay some life. Let's get the Badger Mole Cub down. Bring this in, bring in Torgal, and call it a day. All right, we definitely ramped up pretty fast there. Demolition Field. It's pretty good. That'll do the trick for sure. Take action. Oh, wait, that comes back to the field though too, doesn't it? Doesn't that land go back to the field as well? It does. Oh, that's actually really bad. That's so bad for them. You got to destroy the land that's down here. You don't want to. Oh, that's actually so bad for them. Okay, Collector's Cage. Find me an Ouroboros right here. Let's put the nail in the coffin. Darn it. Okay, Torgal, give me the white source and the additional one for the cage. That'll work. Swing through with the Badger Mole, leave one open for indestructibility, and call it a day. All right, you got to be really careful. You really do got to kind of watch your P's and Q's with this deck and how you're playing it. Target opponent loses life and destroy all those creatures. So here's what we're going to do. You're not destroying a Nim. A Nim stays. Still not great, though. Still not great. Yeah, we'll play this as a green source and just swing on in. Not quite there. Okay, not quite there. Just don't. Oh, thank God. I was like, just don't have another sweeper. All right. Zach Fair saves us. I'm telling you, that card is the only card that saves us against these control matchups, things with sweepers. It's the only card that can give you that little push over the edge. I think Bossing Say is going to be kind of like that too, but for the most part, Zach Fair is the card you want in those matchups. All right, again with the opponent going first, our hand looks good enough to keep though. Got the ramp that we need. Not as fast, but it's there. Man, I would like to go back and see how many times we've been on the draw here. See, sometimes we have days where we're like on the play like every single game, and then like sometimes every game's on the draw. It happens though, it happens. That's just how it goes, man. You flip a coin every time you enter, right? Dropping off one of their best draw spells here, huh? Firebending Students. Oof. They're moving, man. They're moving. That's a lot of pressure early with the Firebending Student on 2 with me going second because we saw what happened last time. I was able to recover though. And this time, I mean, hopefully they don't have all those crazy pump spells. We'll see. All right, that's 2 additional mana. Instant speed they can cast here. They probably go for another draw engine spell like this. And that would put Grand over the top as well for making their mana a lot more efficient. Because Grand gives them a 1 mana reduction cost now on all their instant sorcery stuff. Man. Them taking out my Torgal was actually really, really good. Let's go with a Great Source. All right, please, Grand, don't do it. Okay, that's gonna be 1 mana regardless. No cost reduction there, but here comes the additional mana, which again, I'm worried they're gonna hit one of these anytime soon and find their land drop, because right now, one of our saving graces is they haven't hit a land drop for the turn 3. So maybe we get away with something here. Nope, there it is. I figured that would be the case. For sure they found their land drop now. And unfortunately, it's probably a lot of burn spells in their hand. Oh. That's pretty good. That'll do it. That'll do it. They got us. Well done. You finally stopped the moving train. I think that's our second loss, actually. But still, they took us out there pretty fast. That was a pretty cool Firebending student deck. I like the lessons game plan behind it. Pretty smart. Pretty cool. Hey, we're going first on a game. This hand, though, a little bit slow, but I'm going to keep it anyways because we do have turn 1 Zach into the cage, which is still a pretty decent curve. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Hopefully we can get there, man. I mean, the Bossing Say is going to slow us down a little bit too. Still not sure about the Bossing Say. That was my most recent addition to the build. But I felt like it would be a pretty good card to have in case of an emergency of, let's say a sweeper gets us, you know? That's a great card. That's a really good card. And then we got Fenrir next turn. Tifa. Okay, Tifa's okay because here's the deal with Tifa. We can block it really well with the Halana, so that's fine. It's got first strike, you know. Let's get a red source because we got Bossing Say as well. Okay, no attacks. Yeah, so Halana with the first strike is going to be able to answer the Tifa very, very well. Assuming it doesn't get too out of control. I really do hope we can top deck a Sheltered by Ghost for the not the Chocobo, but the Hydra. The Nim is cool. The Nim is very cool, actually. It's like the perfect card to draw here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this on here then. I hate to waste a counter on something that's going to be gone next turn, but worth it to get this in. Bossing Say. Now I have indestructibility, which is great. And I mean, send these both in, right? Why not? Why the heck not? Not blocking at all, huh? I didn't even need a Badger Mole or an Ouroboros, and we still got the job done. It seems. It seems. Man, I can't lie. Baby Appa is pretty cute. Okay, doubling up the Tifa. I think they're just trying to go through for lethal here, but again, I think this is going to be another one of those landfall opponents who runs right into the first strike. It's surprisingly has happened so many times you have no idea. I don't know what it is about somebody playing landfall, but they just ignore first strike altogether constantly. They just think trample supersedes it all. See, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, man. And then the reading begins. I feel really bad because hey, I've done it. I feel like everyone's done it too, so don't you dare laugh. But I'm laughing at the fact that it happens so often. Like, it happens all the time. We just saw it a couple videos ago when we were running Angels or something like that, and we had the first strike and somebody ran a Tifa through thinking that their 300 damage or so was going to get through the top and just get stopped. All right, we got time maybe to squeeze in one more here, and look, would you look at that? We're back to going second. That's where I like to be. Let's go. Astronaut. All right, well, this is bad. Up against a very aggressive deck, going second, never good. We'll see what happens. I don't have a Sheltered by Ghost in hand. If I did, this would be, I wouldn't even be worried, but no Sheltered by Ghosts means probably some trouble. Some trouble on the horizon. And then they just plot a absolute house of a card. Alrighty, let's do this and this. Again, making sure we have the white source open for an option here. I'm thinking I want to actually go with the Collector's Cage though, because I really need that Sheltered by Ghost. Missed it. I'm not gonna go for the Ouroboros. I don't have time. I'm behind here, guys. I'm not trying to press damage here. I'm trying to find a Sheltered by Ghost. So give it a chance here. Maybe next turn I can pull it off. We'll see. Zac Fair though comes in. How do I get the cage to actually activate here? What's the most mana efficient thing I can do to do that? Shockingly enough, the opponent doesn't play anything here. Okay, well, I think I have to play this, which is good. It blocks really well against another really annoying thing, right? So, all right, let's see what the cage finds, and then I'll play this one land and see if it's worth. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm still gonna pay for it. Oh, this is not gonna feel good, but you know what? Gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta do what we gotta do. All right. Dog's barking. Is my wife home already? I think my wife might be home from her class. All right, Math Wizard here. I don't like the name Math Wizard because that means they probably tracked out all the mana they would need here to one-shot me with these slick shots. Man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like we're done. I feel like we're done here. I can't block the Bastronaut and a Slick Shot because it's got the Menace, right? So we really got to figure out what this opponent's doing here. I would really like to know if they're just going to go to their attack step here or if they're going to play these flyers. Wow, we're still in it. We're still in it. That's crazy. We're being absolutely blessed by the Magic gods right now, because how have they not played these yet, you know? What's the plan, man? 3-2. Still dead to my first strike. Still dead to the first strike, my dude. I don't understand how you people keep doing it. Is first strike a keyword that's just not as common anymore? I don't understand. Maybe. All right. Somehow we took the math wizard down. I'll take it though. I'll take it. What a weird way to end these last two games, huh? I mean, hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys saw the potential in this bad boy. Again, this is my rank up deck. This is my go-to whenever I need to get to Mythic. I'm behind the scenes. I'm doing this to get as close as I can usually to set myself up for success. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Please don't play it too much, because I'm going to have to play against you guys, and I don't love that deck. I don't love playing against it. So GG's.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.